something.
There. Most dreadfully thin. Oh, it isn't nearly sunset, is it?
That sort of wishing won't work.
Cyril, there's somebody outside.
What? Take this and wave it out the window or something. You went this way. Wait here. Drawbridge. Oi! Let me out, you rascal! Come on! Let me out! Robert, quick! It's that Jakin. They got in.
Are you sure there's any one of them?
Don't know. There, that's where he got in.
Come on!
Look!
The drawbridge! Oh no, they're coming in! Oh, get things to drop on them, quick!
Take that! Ah!
Oh dear, I think we've hurt someone! I should jolly well hope so! What can I do for some boiling lead?
Look!
Oh please, let's surrender, please! No! The sun must set soon! Perhaps we had better surrender. No, we'll parley if you like, but never surrender. I'll be a soldier when I grow up. You just see if I don't. I won't go into the civil service, whatever anyone says. Give them the water first. Roots. We're home! They've gone! And we didn't surrender, did we? I wasn't really frightened a bit.
Oh, I see.
But listen, do you realise this is the very first wish that hasn't got us into a row? Well, we've had a really jolly day and... Famous last words.
You want to be ashamed of yourselves? I might have only got to last through the day without getting up to some doggery. A person can't take a breath of air on a doorstep, but you must be emptying water on eggs. Off you go to bed, the lot of you. And don't let us tell you twice.
I hope the castle won't come creeping back in the night. Of course it won't. Martha will. Any minute. Wouldn't Sir Wolfric have been upset if he'd known that half the garrison wore pinafores? And the other half knickerbockers. Ginger beer!
Well done, Bobs. Quick, before Martha catches us, or she'll land us with the lamb.
We did it. I vote we let the beastly Samiad alone and just have a good game of forts.
We had one of those yesterday. It wasn't a game either. And it's no good playing the Samiad every time. It was your wish.
Yes. Well, I think we must be very careful. Really careful what we wish from now on. Oh dear. I wish... Jane! That's exactly what I mean. We must think before we wish.
Master Cyril! Mr. Anthea, where are...
Oh, go on, Squirrel, go on. Oh!
Cyril! Miss Athea! Come over here then! Now, you just keep your little baby brother with you today.
Must we? We really don't want him.
Not want him, indeed. Why, everybody'd want him. With all their hearts, they would.
It'd be better fun taking him out if he wasn't so young.
He'll end his youngness in time. And he can stand a bit, bless his precious little fat legs. Now, you be careful with him, you hear me?
Yes, Martha. And it dropped. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no!
Oh, look what it's gone and done!
Anybody'd want him my foot! He's a nuisance, that's all he is. Only wish somebody did want him, then we might get some.
Good morning. I did that quite easily. Everyone does want him now.
Now look what you've gone and done. Talk about me always wishing. Anyway, it doesn't matter. There's no one here to want him.
Ingratitude is a dreadful vice.
We're not ungrateful, but we really didn't want that wish. Can't you take it back and give us a new one?
No, I can't. Chopping and changing, it isn't business. You ought to be careful what you do wish. There was a boy once flew into a temper and wished he was dead. And then, of course, he was.
What, really dead?
Only till sunset, of course. But it was quite enough for his poor mother and father. My left whisker! Don't let him touch me! He's wet! Oh.
No, Lamb.
Oh.
Well, that's that then. Doesn't matter. Take more than a wish to make anyone want him.
Do something with that baby.
Take him out.
It's horrible, not
It's all right.
Sure, that's
There. It's all right. Stop!
Dawson. Oh, what a dear, darling duck of a baby. I should so like to adopt it. Do you think its mother would mind?
Yes, she most certainly would. Not to mention Martha.
Oh, but I should bring it up in luxury, you know. I am Lady Chittenden. Well, you must have seen my picture in the illustrated papers. Do let me hold it for a minute, please. Oh, what a pretty little thing. Come for a walk with me.
I don't like the look of her.
Drive on! Drive on, I tell you! She's taken him! Come on, we've got to get him back! Bring back our baby!
The darling. I won't disturb it. Wait here, Dawson. I shan't be long.
Hello? Hello?
Fine boy. Wish he was mine.
He wouldn't favour you much. Too handsome.
I wonder at her now, I do really. Hates kids. Got none of her own. Can't abide other folks's. Tell you what. Blamed if I don't hide the nipper in the edge and tell her his brothers took him. I could come back for him afterwards.
No, you don't. I took a fancy to that kid. If anyone's to have him, it's me.
Stow your gab. I'm a married man. I'm having him. And Lee said soonest mended.
I should have thought you'd had enough already. What with Alfred and Alice and Louise, Victor Stanley, Ellen Beatrice and another one.
Oh, boy. Come on.
Come on, Ellen.
Ow!
Is he all right? Is he sorry? Sorry.
Ah! It's gone! Oh, it's gone!
Oh, please don't let him cry.
Go on, hurry! Find it! You must find it!
Don't worry, my lady, we'll find him. Don't worry. We can't have gone far. This is your fault. You go that way and I'll go this way.
Baby!
Phew, that was close. The Sammy-Head's done it again. Yes. How do we get home now if every single person we meet's going to try and run off with him?
Well, we'll just have to hide if we see anyone coming.
Oh, Cyril. Baby. He's a perfectly ordinary baby and a nuisance as often as not. Go away. But I want him. I want him. No, you only think you do. Yes, I do. I do. I want the baby. Hurt there.
Right.
No, leave it alone. Look, if you don't go away, we'll tie you to a tree with...
Pocket handkerchiefs.
Yes. And when it gets dark, the bears will get you. I want the baby. It's not fair.
We can't go any further. We can't risk it.
No dinner, no tea. We should just be skin and bone by the time Mother gets home. So we just sit in the ditch and wait till sunset, I suppose. As usual. It's funny. It turned out we wanted the land just as much as anyone. Told you he was sweet on her. Oh, I hope the lamb's all right. I mean that the wish really has worn off this morning. Or there'll be some trouble.
Look here, I got an idea.
Does it hurt much?
Just listen. We found a Sammy-Head. We've had wishes. But we haven't had a single wish worth having.
We've had things happening.
But not the right things. Now, I've been thinking.
No. Really?
Just stop looking.
All right, then. What's the idea?
Well, let's just have a game of bandits or forts or something and not even think about the Psammead. We're sure to think of a really good wish then. The harder we try and think of a decent wish, the worse it is.
Bandits in.
Right.
Stand and deliver!
Your money or your life!
Chuck it!
Methinks the varlet resists.
Chuck it! Do you hear? You little... Come here! Get your fist up on the man! Fight you in on! Come on! Let's see a fight! You're bigger than him. Come on, fight me! Go on, go on! Hell, ton bobs! Hey! That's not fair! Oh dear! There you go. You're gonna get up now.
Cyril!
Go on, try harder then. Try harder.
Get out! Hey, bandits, it's not a pretty go. They're not
so funny now, is it, eh?
What's that?
Go on.
Boys, come on.
Try harder, cry baby. Go on, cry baby. Clear off. Go on then. Ah! I'm gonna get you. Come on. There, and that'll learn you. Ah! Quick, bully! Ah!
What's happening? Cyril? What's going on? Just wait, the beast! Just because he's bigger than me! Who started it? I was only fooling. I just wish I was bigger than him, that's all.
Oh, no!
Robert! Oh, Robert, what big feet you've got. Oh, lay off, will you? You've got no idea how silly I feel.
I can see how silly you look.
Good morning, Psammead.
Good morning.
How's your top left whisker this morning?
How do you think? What did he want to come digging me out with his nasty wet hands for?
I suppose you wouldn't consider making Bob's come right again.
No, I would not. He's a rude, violent boy, and it'll do him good to be the wrong size for a bit.
Perhaps you could just make us all the same size as him.
Go away and leave me in peace, do. I can't think why you don't wish for something sensible. Something to eat and drink. Or even just good tempers and good manners.
Oh, don't go! Don't go! Well, that's that then. So now what do we do? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get even with that baker's boy. I expect you are. Now.
Give us a chance.
Lady Chittendon's face. Oh.
That's hilarious. Jane, will you please get that goldfish off the table?
Here comes Goliath.
We've asked Martha to give us lunch out here. You'd never have fitted into the house. Mind my fish, you clumsy brute. What fish? Andrew gave it to me. I'm going to call it George. We gave it to the lamb, actually, Pussycat. He's too young to appreciate goldfish. I expect Andrew gave it trying to get in with Martha.
I don't know. Having me running about backwards and forwards. Here you are, then. Cook will be out with your dinner in a moment. I'm off to the fair.
Are you going with Andrew?
Yes, I am. Only if you're smirking. Have to stop and give an eye to the lamb while I'm gone.
Is there any more bread?
No, there ain't. That wretched baker's boy miscalled.
Tell you what I wish.
Careful.
Nothing dangerous. I just ordinarily wish we could go to the fair.
Well, you can't go anywhere that size.
Why not? They have giants at fairs. Oh! I know. Let's take Bobs to the fair and get people to pay us for seeing him.
Oh, yes. Then we get something out of that old Sammy for once. But the trouble is, we can't all go. Someone has to stay and look after the lamb.
Well, I'm not very keen on fairs. Especially now I've got my goldfish. Oh, well, I'll stay too. If Bobs will do it. But a freak at the fair? Oh, Bobs. Dare you?
When you want your heart's desire, and there's nothing but the fire of a madly yearning wild imagination. When all you have to do is choose, and if you don't, you're bound to lose. Something special in your life will pass you by. Castles in the air, or a chest of purest gold. Cast aside despair, start a quest before you're old. Try wishing a little harder every day, wishing to chase the clouds away. In the twinkling of an eye, you'll grow tall or even fly. You don't know until you try, so do. And with the magic that you find,